Greetings and welcome to Board Me Up, where I search out and hunt down the latest in board game releases so you don't have to. So, taking a look today, we have a couple quick STL projects that we'll be looking at, 3D printed minis, and not too much in board games. There are a couple, so let's get through this one real quick. I was just curious how these little mushroom guys look, and they look wonderful. They're not realistic detailed, but they do have a lot of character, and I could see them being fun in a variety of RPGs. So right on, let's see how it's doing, and it's doing good. It's doing great, actually. So they're almost funded. All right, let's close that one out. Next one we have, and an update on the game yesterday. What was the game? That was Mr. Cabbage Head. That game, I didn't fund it. Finally, I decided I won't fund it. I'll just buy it if I am interested because of the rating, and it's... I have lists that I have laid out for two-player and solo games, so I'd rather work on those than buy something completely new that's not on the list. All right, so here we have a Meeple. Looks like a dungeon crawler. It is called Meeple Quest. It's got 42 days to go. It is funded. Well, the goal was very, very low. So, are they going to do stretch goals? Let's just take a look at that real quick. Wow, you're getting a lot of stuff here. But it is $60, 60 euro. So, let's see how much it's going to be out for. Alright, so it's all in a different language. It looks like $58. Considering it's all in a different language and all that, I'm probably going to just close this project out. And it doesn't look like they have stretch goals, even though they set their funding goal very, very low. I guess that makes sense in a way. So I'll close that one out. Next, we have these miniatures or models for 3D printing. I just want to skim through them real quick. Look like they're all zombie-ish. What is it called? Zulocast miniatures. Yeah, so it looks like a zombie version of all these regular animals. So that's actually great. So in case you need a lot of a variety in your zombies, not just humans. Very nice, but they're quality miniatures as well, looks like. So very cool. What is that? That's a wolf maybe? Okay. Very cool. So almost funded. We'll close that one out. If I see it, by the way, later, I'll check it out. Okay, next we got... not funded much at all so far. Let's take a look at what's available here. Oh, looks like Quinn. Looks like the game Quinn we were looking at before. And Quinn is an interesting game. More complex than it looked. And I'll be keeping my ears out for that one. I'll be, watching out for that. So this, I'm not sure.
Each player has 6 to 12 moves to advance around the board or protect their own empire.
It's interesting how it's such a similar
to
looking
win the
project
game, you
launched
simply
now.
land on strike your opponent's emblem base. You need to defend and attack at the same time.
Welcome to Empire Plateau, the brand new strategy board game that requires no dice, no cards, and no luck. Choose your empire: Babylonian, Roman, Persian or Greek. Learn your army's move.
Cool.
Plan an attack on your opponent's empire's base and set up to defend your own. Play with 2...
Alrighty, so it doesn't look that bad. I'm not sure what's going on. It is their first project. I think they should have... I'm not sure. It's just nothing... Especially after Quinn just launched, it's nothing that unique looking. I think if it would have launched at a different time, maybe during the summer when things were slow. Right now, there's a lot of stuff out. There's a lot of stuff out, so they really have to push it. They'll probably have to relaunch. I'm going to close it out. I don't think they're going to get too far this time around. So let's take a look at this one, Creative World Building. And this is for your computer, looks like a computer game, most likely. And... that's that. I wonder what the point is. Let's see. Express your creativity in the magical world. Looks like you're just probably building it. I don't know if you can play through it, but it has funded. Let's take a look real quick. I'm curious. So I probably won't be returning back to this one. Alrighty, so laying out stuff. And that's all. So maybe a map for a D&D game or something, especially if you're playing online. So, okay, there you have it. Yeah, I'll close that one out. They have funded, so congratulations on that. Good job. It looks like a nice little world builder. Okay, next we have 4 expansions for Escape the Dark Sector. Let's check out Escape the Dark Sector's rating real quick. On Board Game Geek, it is rated at 8.2, so it's got a really good rating. It's an easy game that looks like it may be fun. So, let's see here. We're back. Dark Sector. How much is it? It's going for 20 USD. And let's see. What do we have going on here? The box looks great. We got some cube upgrades. Okay, so we got some stretch goals unlocking. It's at $32,000 out of $32,000 something. Almost at 33, so it's funded. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this one, so we'll save this one and move it on to the next one. This is Mott's Armory. Elevate your ASAOIAF minis experience. What does that stand for? Let's see if we can find out. Mott's Armory Kickstarter for premium accessory for players of the Song and Ice. Okay, so premium stuff for players of Song and Ice. Song and Ice? I thought it's, wait, what are we talking about here? Song of Ice and Fire. So, not too many people are getting on board with this one. And yeah, it's just premium stuff. I don't own that game, so not interested. Closing this one out. Next, ending, or what has ended. So just ended today is the Science and Seance Society. So if you're looking for a 2-player, interesting looking game of dice and cards, there you go. And how well did it do? It just about over doubled its goal of $5,700. So right on to them. Okay, next we have Veiled Fate. So I'm not going to get this one. It's a 2+ player. But for anybody that is interested out there, I would definitely recommend looking at this Kickstarter for a 2 or more player game, especially if you have a gaming group, because this is up to 8 players.
Hey everyone, thanks for taking a moment.
And it looks
to
really good,
explore our campaign.
honestly. So
Veiled
I do
Fate
recommend
is when we're
checking
making
this
the
out
beginning
and
of the
making your own
game. Each
decision
player
on
is
it.
assigned a demigod in secret as their offspring.
Or your more to Veiled Fate seconds, which is the first video.
Yep, looks pretty awesome. So there you have it. It goes for 50. Let's see, is that $50 for the whole thing? I think about, yeah, $50. So there you have it. Veiled Fate. I'd probably say that's the hottest thing, and it's ending in 6 hours, so it's ending very soon. This is the last time we'll be talking about that. Next, what is also ending somewhat soon in 19 hours. So by the time we make the next video, it might be already done. So Knockdown board game. This is the game by Awaken Realms where you have a battle out with a couple characters. So a fighting game. And it's cool. It's got this, the arena, backgrounds or the stages, there you have Nemesis. What else do we have here? Looks pretty neat. You got the penguin. Let's see. Cool looking miniatures. Could be a cool idea. I'd definitely get it if I had kids around or maybe some kind of gaming group. This looks like, is it a 1v1? Pretty sure it is. Yes, it is a 2-player game. So there you have it. Should I watch the video?
Knockdown is an exciting 2-player game inspired by the
There you go.
classic fighter video games. In this game, each player controls a character known from Awaken Realms games and will face their opponent on a 3-dimensional game arena. Take part in the great tournament and earn glory to become the best fighter of all time. Each character has an array of unique skills that influence their gaming styles. Discover them all. Control Veroth to become an obnoxiously powerful warrior, using your fists and axe to deliver mighty blows, or become Driana, an agile archer, and lure your opponent into your snares. Pick the gaming style most suited to you, or experiment with all the options. After all, this is your fight. Fight your duel with standard attacks and gather the symbols on cards. Then in the deciding moment, perform the powerful skill combo and crush your opponent with a torrent of attacks. This will trigger a knockdown test. You will count down from 10 to 0 out loud, while the other player must build a tower of all their wound cubes. Do you have what it takes to endure this trial?
Alrighty.
And when your opponent is barely holding up, surprise them with the
So I'm not
knockdown
sure how
test to
many
put them down.
fighting
Join
games
us
there
on
are out there,
Kickstarter right now. And who
but
knows, in time you might see an ancient wizard.
as far as making a
Steampunk
fighting
cowboy.
game into a board game, I think they've done that great here. And the video is very well done too. They get right to the point. It's very active, so really well done on that. 66,000 out of 5,000. They definitely broke their goal there very well. Let's see. It's going for $30, so definitely affordable. Not sure how many of these you get. So if you're interested, check it out. I'm done with that one. I won't be funding this one, but looks good. All right, ending in 21 hours, we have Tree Village. This is just a 3D printing project, but I wanted to take a look at it. Look how gorgeous it looks. It's really a nice set. Wonder if they offer it painted as well. Let's see here how much it goes for. $53. Not bad. Looks like a lot of plastic you're going to be getting. It's a gorgeous model. We got cannons, we got cages. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Very cool. Oh, what's in there? Window, alright. Nice. The airship even unhinges. Oh, that's very cool. That's nice work right there. That just took it to another level. The fact that everything is what should I say? All functional. Very cool. Take it apart easily. I wonder if it's magnetic or you'd have to do that yourself. Let's see. Let's see them take it apart and then we'll look at details. Alright, let's see. Slow internet. Alright, they're just taking it apart here. So let me see here real quick if it is magnetic. Pieces. 285 pieces. So if you want a different sort of puzzle and that'll look beautifully on your table or on a bookshelf somewhere, do check this one out. They have unlocked different, looks like stretch goals, so that's very awesome. Stretch goals for this. Oh, nice. So it's for actual additional things to the model. Catwalks with guardhouse between the tree and 4 large structures. That is very cool. This is gorgeous. This is very cool. I'm going to look at this a little bit more myself. I suggest if you're just a little bit interested, do check it out. Honestly, I probably won't get it as, yeah, it wouldn't suit too well just yet. I would rather want to have a different place and everything set up to have something nice like this sitting around. But do check it out. Yeah, I'll keep it to the side. I'm gonna check out the pricing on it and see exactly what you get. But that is pretty awesome. All right. So after the treehouse, what else? In 26 hours, we have this ending. I should be here by then, but it'll be ending in a couple hours. So just to let you know, as I'll be late on this tomorrow. So keep in mind, Campaign Trail, 2nd edition, Green Party expansion, 1 to 8 players. There you go. It's funded 107,000 out of 20,000. And let's play through the video real quick, so tomorrow we won't have to.
The confetti is flying, the champagne is flowing, and politics that is now being re-released with a new expansion designed to bring your candidacy to the next level. Travel around the country, registering voters and building grassroots support. advertise in key areas, host events, and raise funds to advance units. New action cards, global events, and endgame goals to add new layers of depth to an already rich without being overly political. Campaign Trail gives you the votes without creating conflict around political issues.
So it's a political campaign for, looks like for president, maybe other things, not sure. But interesting. The theme certainly doesn't interest me. And it does have a pretty decent rating. So, well done. 1 player. I might start, I might not even start. I'm just not sure if I'd ever get something like this. But if you're interested, do check it out. Looks like it's a good buy. Okay, or good purchase. In 44 hours, we'll be here by the time it ends. Let's refresh it, make sure that that's not sooner. We'll be looking at this, and this. So, and one more thing. Okay, there. All right, and then there's many more tabs, guys, that I have open. So every day things are ending, and I'll be updating about that here. So if you want to see those, do subscribe and follow along as I make these daily videos on what's the latest in board game releases. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And until then, board yourself up. Yeah, still looking for a tagline at the end. See ya.